It's been almost a month since those devastating tornadoes in western Kentucky, but tonight, one man will leave the hospital as a survivor of the Candle Factory in Mayfield.
Jim Douglas is one of more than 100 employees who were inside the building at the time of the incident. 8 people were killed when a tornado leveled Mayfield Consumer Products. Rescue teams pulled Douglas from the debris after the event. He shared his story of survival with us from a hospital bed back in December.
And tonight, Douglas is back at home. He spent more than 2 weeks in rehab at Mercy Health Lourdes Hospital in Paducah. News 3's Danny Vai joins us from there right now. Good evening, Danny.
Julie, Mark, workers here at Lourdes Hospital brought out Jim Douglas in a wheelchair before he spoke to media members. And even though he was wearing a mask, you could tell that he was smiling. It could not contain the excitement he was feeling today. And we did speak to him before he took the car ride home to Mayfield to his home that did not get destroyed by the tornadoes just last month. But unfortunately, the same could not be said for the Candle Factory where Jim Douglas once worked. He says the wall beside him collapsed on the side of his head, trapping his body underneath the debris for 6 hours. Douglas said he could feel survivors walking on the debris above him, crushing his body with each step. But doctors here say the concrete couldn't crush his spirit. He's been making tremendous progress the last 2 weeks here at Lourdes, and he's been able to regain movement in his legs and one arm. And workers say that's because of his positive attitude. As you see, he has a lot of cheerleaders there. And something Douglas says is fueled by his will to live.
I prayed for God to get me out. And then after I was there for a couple hours, I prayed for him just to take me home because I couldn't take the pain anymore. But he chose to answer the first prayer and he got me out of there. And that's my positive attitude. I can move forward now and get as far as I can in life. I've been given a second chance, and a lot of people haven't. I still have a home to go to. My home wasn't destroyed, so I'm blessed.
Douglas says he worked at the Candle Factory for 2.5 years as a custodian. At least 8 people were killed in last month's collapse. And Douglas also wanted to thank the healthcare workers, the doctors, the nurses who put in a number of hours to try and help him regain his health and his physical ability to even walk, to just move his hands. So he's very grateful tonight. He's also grateful that he gets to be home with his family. In fact, these next few weeks, it's going to be a lot of celebrations with the family. He's happy to see his sons and his dog. And you know what? He's also turning 58 in a couple of weeks, so a lot to celebrate for the Douglas family. For now, live outside Lourdes Hospital in Paducah, Danny Vai, News 3.